Hello, and welcome to All the Trek from Educating Geeks, the show where I watch every episode of Star Trek until I descend from the heavens and completely disrupt your society. I'm your host, Bree, and today I'll be reviewing episodes 34 and 35 of Star Trek, the original series. Episode 34, The Apple. Oh great, it's Shore Leave meets Return of the Archons. The crew sends a party down to a paradise planet, and a tractor beam comes off of the surface, trapping the Enterprise in orbit. Once again, Scotty is tasked with keeping the Enterprise from crashing, which seems to be his full-time job in Season 2. Everyone stuck on the ship whines about not being able to go down. Everybody stuck on the surface whines about not being able to go up. But Chekhov is pretty carefree because he gets to put the moves on a blonde yeoman. The planet's natives are immortals who are controlled by some type of computer that decides on every aspect of their life. The entrance to the computer looks like the inside of Dodongo's cavern, and all of the natives are painted red and have Hillary Clinton and Jimmy Carter hair from 1970. The villagers see Chekhov macking on his chick, and they decide to try out some kissing, but that makes the computer angry, so it orders them to kill everybody. I gotta say, it was pretty awesome to see Yeoman Landon holding her own during the fight scene. Between fielding Chekhov's advances and the hand-to-hand combat, she's probably one of the more interesting women we've seen in a while. Kirk and Spock decide to cut the juice to the computer, eventually freeing the natives. They give them absolutely zero sex education and say, "You'll figure it out. See you later." Yeah, sure, they'll figure out death, injury, childbirth after a couple of deaths in their 20-person village. 3 out of 5 stars. Episode 35, The Doomsday Machine. So let's get this out of the way. Basically, it's a giant planet-eating worm. It's like Galactus, but phallic. Phylactus. We have yet another example of a mindless machine programmed to screw things up long after its people are gone. When the crew find their sister ship, the Constellation, adrift in space, they learn from Commodore Decker that he tried to transport his crew onto a planet to save them, but the planet got eaten. Oops. Approximately everyone tries to blow themselves up at least once, but only Decker succeeds. Unfortunately, his act of self-sacrifice doesn't really do much, but it does give the Enterprise the idea to blow up Phylactus by using the Constellation. Decker was a jerk and took over the Enterprise while Kirk was stuck on the Constellation, so I wasn't sad to see him die. 4 out of 5 stars. It was a good episode, but the premise was recycled. Thanks for watching All the Trek. Please subscribe to our feed, and don't forget to check out what Megan and Alice thought of the episode by clicking the link below. You can also find us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Google+. Join me next week for another Trek Tuesday. Live long and prosper.